On Wednesday, February 2nd, Hiller Boys Hockey visited Medfield at Pirelli Veterans Arena in Franklin. Medfield struck first.
Trying to dig it out, Arthur. And now out in front, there's a shot and a Medfield goal. Great setup for James Tyre, and he's able to put it in stick side to make it 1-0 Medfield. The assist will go to Kevin Arthur.
Hiller struck with vengeance, adding 3 goals of their own in the first period.
Nolan sends it over, intercepted by Karatza. Karatza racing up, takes a shot, and it gets by the goalie, and it's in! Tie game! 20 seconds later! Sent towards Title, trying to get it out of the traffic jam. Now Scardino, over to Ian Tosca, and Ian Tosca puts it in! 2-1, Hillers, a beautiful shot by Ian Tosca. And what a setup by Scardino. There, along with DeRocher. Here comes DeRocher, slaps it off the glass. In the midfield territory, trying to turn it around. Lusby takes a big hit. And now it's set down and a goal! Charlie Purpura! I believe it was Callum Greenwood who sent it out, and Purpura pops it in. A 3-1 Hillers lead.
3-1 Hillers. Heading into the second period, Hopkinton added on.
Stays on his feet. Up around the end boards now. DeRocher sends it out, and it's poked in! Charlie Purpura!
Hillers hung on and took the game 4-3. Hopkinton improved to 6-6 on the season. Congratulations to Hiller Boys Indoor Track and the wrestling team as they clinched the TVL Large Championship. Boys Indoor Track and Wrestling went through tough competition and COVID obstacles, but were able to clinch with their great performances throughout the season. On Saturday, February 5th, Medway Girls Hockey took down a shorthanded Hopkinton Dover Sherborne Girls Co-op team 6-2 in a well-fought-out game. Also on Saturday, Hiller Boys Hockey fell to Norwood 6-2 in a tough loss for the Hillers. Hopkinton is now 6-7 on the season. Also on Saturday, February 5th, the TVL Swimming Showcase took place. Hillers Boys Swimming and Dive finished second overall. Tyler Fallon, Davis Pishoff, and Kevin Goop were amongst the top performers for the Hillers. The Hiller girls finished 7th overall. Tess and Eve Weatherhead finished 1st and 2nd in the diving competition. On Sunday, February 6th, Hiller girls took on Westwood. Hillers made a comeback in the 4th quarter, and it went right down to the end.
Oh, kickball, taken by Cho, to the rack, yes!
There's the turnaround we needed right there.
Connaughton down the lane, and she responds. 17 points for Haley Jacobson. And she knocks them both down. Fossbender trying to get open. Out to Fossbender. Doherty. Back to Fossbender. Driving in. Long 2. Knocks it down, but that was a 2.
Hopkinton ended up falling in the game 41-40. Hiller girls basketball on Tuesday lost a tough one to Holliston on the road. 44-38 was the final. The Hiller girls are now 5-7 on the season. Hiller boys basketball hosted Holliston on Tuesday for their senior night game. Here's a look at the senior night highlights.
What they've done and all of their accomplishments over the last 4 years. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the seniors and their family members. First up is Matt Kaufman with Christine and Jeff Kaufman and Lucas. Next is Nate Casper with Holly and Doug Casper and Zoe. Our next senior is Nick Paharik with Mom and Dad Sarah and Ben. Our next senior is Caleb Rayam with Mom and Dad Rachel and Cliff. Next up is Owen Schnurr with Mom and Dad Laura and Frank and sister Maya. Our final senior is Alex Smith with Beth Brady, Jim Smith, and Rowan.
It was a 26-21 Hiller lead heading into the second half, and the Hopkinton offense opened up.
Casper takes it up.
Easy for me to say.
Short. Casper around the defender.
Woo!
Yes.
Points is going to be close to 20 points.
17 so far. Diesenroth trying to come up with a steal, and he will. Casper. Count it.
Oh, yeah. I think a timeout is in order here.
And we'll get a Holliston timeout. First field goal of the third quarter by Holliston. Casper kicks it out. Hyman for three. Count it. Snelly knows have it. Schnorr.
Stop and pop.
There it is.
Oh,
yes.
You could see that happening in slow motion, and Schnorr buries it.
Hillers outscore Holliston in the third quarter 21-3 and would take the win 67-29. The Hillers are now 10-4 on the season and have officially clinched a playoff spot. Nate Casper led the way in the win for the Hillers over Holliston, dropping 21 points.